everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out for a Sunday ride. We are on Hines Drive. This is a 17.5 mile stretch of low speed road, 40 miles an hour or less I believe, that runs from Northville to Dearborn. And this is a road that's basically carved out of a river basin floodplain. And in that 17.5 miles, there's, I think they claim 25 recreational areas. Now, to me, this looks just like one big recreational area for 17 miles, but it's kind of neat. It's got baseball diamonds, a lot of walking paths, a lot of bicyclists go here. There's all kinds of picnic spots. There's an RC course in here. And yeah, it's just a nice little kind of meandering road through a flood basin here northwest of Detroit. It's about a half hour from my house. I don't get down here too often, but today I thought I'd take a ride out and check it out. It's the Sunday of the Labor Day weekend, so you're either going to see a lot of people out here or a lot of people are just as they say here in Michigan, up north. Oh, look at that, there's a skate park. A lot of folks go up north in the UP or go camping or do their getaway for end of the summer weekend. So anyway, I figured I'd go out for a nice Sunday stroll. Check out Hines Drive. I know when I first moved here, like I said, I live half hour, 45 minutes north, but I had to kind of commute through here. I didn't take this road, but I commuted on this stretch around here. And every time it rains, this is usually flooded or closed. And because I didn't really know about it, I would always hear on the radio or traffic report, Hines Drive, closed for flooding. And I used to think, man, that road is a poorly designed road. Every time it rains, it's always closed. And then I was kind of felt like an idiot. I kind of found out later that the whole road is basically in a flood basin in a floodplain. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, this last weekend here, this whole 17-mile stretch was turned into a classic car cruise. So people lined this whole area with their lawn chairs and picnic supplies and just parked along here. And it was a rolling, all afternoon vintage classic car cruise. I wanted to make it down, but I didn't. But it's kind of on my bucket list to try. It'd be kind of cool to just sit here for a few hours and watch nothing but cool cars pass by. That was an interesting event. Maybe I could weasel in with a Spyder. Kind of neat. Well, I think I'd get kicked out. I think they had a certain model range. Oh, look at this guy. Is he on a... Wow. Guy is on a stand-up electric scooter. Keeping up with traffic. Well, that was interesting. A lot of bicyclists out today. And the good news is they just repaved a lot of this. It looks like it was kind of bumpy. Seems like it's all nice and smooth now. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback on my last video for the Insta360 mounting. It's some of you said I needed an extra mounting support, which I probably do. Also, some of you said that I didn't tighten the clamp down enough, and I probably didn't. I didn't want to over tighten that because of the heated grip, and it was rubber, and I didn't want to damage the grip, so I think I was being a little too timid with the setup. But I'll get a few extra little brackets and pieces and try it again. I think that would be cool. I think if I had that on today, it would be some nice footage for the ride. So I appreciate the feedback. Oh, don't do it, squirrel. Don't do it. Ah, nope. There you go. Don't need to take out any wildlife today. I also had somebody email me and tell me that they liked my videos, but that the positioning of the camera on my helmet and me swiveling my head to look around was making them nauseous. And I will say, where's the cop? I will say that I'm cognizant of that, and I try not to move my head fast for that very reason, but I often forget. It's hard. You're just kind of talking, riding, and I'm like, oh, look over there, and then I turn my head real fast. So, you know, if that does bother you, I am cognizant of that, and I try to not make a lot of head swiveling movements. But when you come to intersections, you have to, and I often go back, forth, just to check. But anyway, just a tidbit to let you know that I am cognizant of how this does look when you at home are watching this. But again, I think that's where the 360 is going to help. I also decided on a few accessories that I'm going to order. I think I've had this machine long enough to figure out what I kind of want to get. I know everybody goes through that, oh, I just bought something, what accessories should I buy, what should I do? And I kind of waited a little while just to use this machine to figure out what I want. I mean, obviously I put a phone holder on, and I think I put the little chin light on the front. I did that right away, but I haven't really done much else, and I've decided that I'm going to order the rear armrests. I think that's really going to help my wife and her feeling more comfortable on the back. A lot of your feedback was positive for that and recommending that I do that for her, and yeah, I think for just comfort, for her, and also just making her feel a little squeezed in back there between the armrest. I know she holds on to the grab handles, but it's one of those things where she always says, I think I'm going to fall off. Well, she's really not going to fall off. She's not used to riding on the back, and I think that will make her feel more secure. So I'm going to order the rear armrests. They're pricey, but I think they're going to be worth it if she gets more security and comfort out of it. And I'll do a video on that. I think they're pretty straightforward to put on. So I'll probably do a how-to video just in case anybody out there wants to see that. I know sometimes it's just easier to watch a video than to read the instructions and figure it out, but I kind of perused them already and it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I'm going to order the rear armrests. I'm also going to order the BRP outdoor cover. I've determined that when I start traveling a little bit with this in my trailer, there's going to be times the bike's going to be outside for extended periods of time, and I kind of want it out of the elements, where I'm going to be. So I think I'm gonna order the BRP outdoor cover. So I'll show you guys that. Don't pull out there, guy. And if any of you have these things and you have any feedback, let me know. Armrests seems pretty straightforward, but if you have any advice on those, putting them on, using them, if you bought the cover or you have some feedback on if it's not a good purchase, let me know. But it seems like the BRP cover is going to be pretty good, the all-weather cover. So yeah, so there's a couple accessories I think I'm going to do. And I think I am going to get, since I've got the lighted floorboards already and I haven't put them on, I might just get the rear lighted floorboards as well. And if I'm going to have this thing torn down to a naked state, while I'm in there, I might as well do the rears as well so that I don't have to do it again. So yeah, it's my accessory list for now. If you have any other ideas, let me know, or something you feel really works out, makes the machine better, or comes in clutch, let me know. Such a nice day. Nice little play area. Probably not going to see all 17 miles of this today. I had to get on after the start there was some construction and part of this was closed, so not quite going to get all 17 miles on camera today, but we'll get 3/4 of it. This would be nice when the leaves change. Come here for a fall color ride. I think that time of the year is coming quick. So now we're entering a little part of Dearborn. This is the Henry Ford. So to the right here is the Henry Ford in Greenfield Village. I highly recommend, if you're ever in Dearborn, you come to the Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village up here. This is well worth it. This is a living historical museum and farm. It is very, very good. This all over in this area is Greenfield Village. What you're looking at on the left is the Ford Motor Company test track. It's not their proving grounds, but this is their Dearborn campus test track behind the brick wall there. But yeah, if you're here, check out the Henry Ford Museum, Greenfield Village. A very good tourist attraction. Well worth the time and money and effort to come here just for this. This is also part of the Product Development Center of Ford Motor Company. I used to work here over in the product development area. So we'll take a swing by the new PDC campus. They're putting billions of dollars into this campus right now. And yeah, this is just a fabulous place to come and spend the day. Highly, highly recommend it for anybody coming to the area. It's awesome. So we'll take a stroll through here, go by this new, very modern campus they're putting up. Check that out. I haven't been here in about 1.5 years since I retired. So this is a stroll down memory lane, a little unexpected. I kind of jumped off Hines Drive back there and decided to come over this way and give you a shot of this area. So I hope you enjoy it. Henry Ford Museum. Henry Ford High School here is on the right. And straight ahead is the Ford Product Development Center campus. What we're looking at straight ahead has been, they've probably been working on that for 4 years now. And I don't know how many billions of dollars it is, but that campus is pretty old. Now it's supposed to be state of the art. Here's the Henry Ford. It's the high school clock tower. Oh, look, when I left here and retired, this was just sort of a steel structure. There was no glass to it, no real big shape, but wow, it's really come along. They're really overhanging the street here. We'll kind of go around and go up and down this street and get a view. I guess you can't go that way. Yeah, you can imagine. I mean, you probably can't, but this is very, very state of the art from what was here. Picture a 1970s square old building here, and this is quite amazing. It's really coming along. It's the Automotive Hall of Fame over here. Another place that's, ouch, well worth a visit. It's small, but if you're here in town, you might want to check out the Automotive Hall of Fame too. Maybe I can turn around. Get in here. Man, I used to just work right in there. It's pretty amazing. I should get a flat tire. Pretty amazing. Transformation of this campus. Just to park and walk into work right over there. A lot of green space, a lot of trees. It's going to be nice. Whoever hires into Ford now for the next 30 years before they retire, you're going to have a nice campus. Not that it wasn't nice when I was there, but man, you're going to have it good. This all used to be parking lot and buildings. Now it's wildlife and trees and walking paths and water retention areas. They've done a really good job. This is old, by the way, so this will be replaced, but what they've done so far is pretty amazing. Yep, that's where I used to go into work. Right there. Wonder if my badge still works. I doubt it. Well, that's it for today's video, everybody. I'm going to end it here. I hope you liked it. See you in the next one, and ride safe.